Obasanjo, Sultan, others raises alarm over falling standard of education and how Buhari's administration have made things worse. Hello, my wonderful people, leaders and those who have been speaking in terms of Nigeria getting better and meanwhile for this country has seen the falling standard of education and continue to speak and raise the alarm over the things that are happening and saying this is not right. This is not right. I tell you sincerely, there is something going on. So when you see it, you understand exactly what is happening. I mean, Obasanjo, Sultan, and all the people. The Sultan was one of the people who, himself and the dethroned Emir of Kano continued to speak against, the Amajeris and education, and that was one of the reasons. Guess what? Ganduje threw him away and dethroned him because he continued to hammer on to say this is not right and should not be done, to people. However, this is what is going on. Olusegun Obasanjo, keep talking about that this is wrong, this is wrong. Something must be done to save our education. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, Sultan of Sokoto, Abubakar III and other scholars yesterday raised the alarm over the falling standard of education in the country. They stated this in Abuja at the unveiling of a book, Revelation of the Day Secondary School in Nigeria, written by Dr. Yakub Guba. Obasanjo describes secondary school education as a bridge between primary and tertiary education, saying the quality of secondary education was so critical that it describes whether a child advanced to the peak of his career in educational pursuits or not. The former president, represented by the Vice Chancellor, National Open University of Nigeria, Professor Olufemi Peter, said, therefore, it is a mark the stage that undermine whether the beginner should indeed progress and attain the widely accepted level of advancement and refinement to the legal of the length which heighten the education pursuits. Obasanjo said the publication promises to set the tone for policies, reviews, and indeed the overhauling of the curriculum of the country's educational system currently, which suffers a great erosion in quality, especially at the secondary level, as we have seen in the performance of candidates that seeks admission into university in recent days and time. He said the new book would assist curb and look into the neglect and abandonment of the teaching of history, culture, without which the nation loses its identity in the new evolving global order. He said many Nigerians could not have progressed into higher education in universities or polytechnic without having made at least an average grade in their secondary school. Historically speaking, secondary education is a school Boarding school is no doubt expensive and beyond the reach of many families. In the early days of formal education in our country, many families were into subsidiary farming and trades, which gave their children important time to play and to learn. The Sultan, also representing all from the north, said parents will pay attention to their children's education and himself will do all he possibly can to foster and to ensure we promote education as a watchword among the people. So currently, as we speak now, there is call for education. There is grave call for education, and everyone is rising up to say this is not right, and this should never be. It said this is what is happening currently now, and people are in the position education is rather being eroded. The quality of education is fading out gradually. It's fading out gradually. people are not getting the standard they should get, and children are being neglected, and things are not the way they should be. So currently, it is important that everybody gets on board and give the children, give the families opportunity for them to be able to have the best of education so they can contribute their quota meaningfully to to life and to make things better for the people. In those days, speaking, we know all that has been happening, and things that have been going on, and how people have, gone to school and been supported by the country. But guess what? Our parents began to tell us, that in the early 80s, when, some of these military people began to come in, the whole process began to, go away, you know your process began to go away. There is no more opportunity for people to be able to get the truth, and be educated and get, what they should really get, and be supported and be adequately trained and move forward. And this is affecting Nigeria. In case you're not aware, it is affecting Nigeria. This is what is happening. Before now, Nigerians could have the best of education, and look after themselves and do all they need to do. But today, what's happening? We are the ones going to Ghana, going to these countries all around to look for, a better education to get our children the best. It is no longer business as usual. It's no longer what it used to be. Prior to this time, people used to, come to Nigeria, African countries, just like we go to Ghana, we go to South Africa for education. People were the ones coming to Nigeria, people were the ones coming. In the school where my father schooled, he said, they had people from African countries who came to learn in Nigeria university, because the quality of Nigeria education was very good. But what is it today? Reverse is the case. Reverse, we're the one going out. It's a shame how things have really degenerated and how bad things have gone. And guess what? Those in power do not see the need to make these things work again. They don't see the need to drive this in the right direction. Leave us a comment. We would love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Bye.